Dear viewers and subscribers, welcome again to our YouTube channel Max the Service. Please subscribe and press the bell icon to receive all notifications regarding any video we are uploading on this channel. Hello guys, welcome back to Max the Service channel. So thanks for watching and supporting me. In last session we have discussed microservices concepts and why microservices are important. So first of all, I will just draw a simple diagram of monolith application. Here is your user. User can be from mobile or web, and then we have a simple application, and then we have simple database. Okay. Okay, this is the architecture we have been using from the start. Okay, because we this is called monolith or server client architecture. Actually, there are two types of monolith. Sometimes we call monolith with this application. Sometimes we develop this client architecture with some front end technologies like JS based frameworks like React, Angular, and any other front end. And also we can call this as a monolith if this is a huge code base Java based application or a .NET whatever. So this becomes monolith. Monolith actually a coupled functionality, coupled of modules. There are thousands of hundred of number of modules within same repository, same project. So we also have been using authentication and authorization within this application. So, but microservices allow us to provide a best way to separate all of your modules, and then those modules can be developed, maintained, monitored separately. Let's suppose if we have e-commerce or something like this application, we have number of modules like one we have account or user, another we have like inventory, then we can also set product, and also we can name any other like inventory service, account or user service, and we can say this. We can name any of other, like we can also log this service or any other. Okay, so now let's suppose I want to make a separate service to just with functionality or authentication and authorization. Okay, and I want to just get authenticate with this, and then I want to get the information with the inventory, product or account. Okay, to do this simply I am going to just make another box to just simplify our understanding. Okay, before going into this my application, before interacting with my application, I want to manage a separate service for authentication and authorization. Once user get authenticate with this service input, and then this service can respond with the token, and then my service will validate this token and then start communicating. Like I can call product service to get see the products, then I can also check inventory, and I can also update my accounts. Another service I can have that is, let's suppose, order. If I want to order any product, first I have to check products and then I can order to my address, order on delivery cash, order on my credit card, whatever is. So guys, did you notice that I have to take care, I have to manage what kind of API is and where I have to route that API. So it's mean we need a gatekeeper, a watchman, which will check. Let's suppose if you are going to visit your friend in some society or in a colony, then you have to cross the gate, and on gate there is someone to asking you, oh, who are you, please identify yourself. Then you will introduce yourself, then you will be allowed to that particular house or address, because you don't know where is that. If you are going to visit first time, you must ask him and show your identity, and then this guy, this watchman, this gatekeeper will guide you where you have to go. Otherwise it will take time to search your service or your house you want to visit. So for that we need a API gateway. Okay, API gateway. Let's suppose I bring here a API gateway which will be always validating any request to my application. Okay, once token is valid, I got. Now I also ask this API gateway any coming request. You have to check token either is empty, expired, invalid, then you will be responding accordingly. So now my input will be going through this API gateway, and also this token will be routing to API gateway. Okay, my API gateway is responsibility to validate the identity and then allow, let's suppose someone is interacting with the application and that is admin. Then according to input, if its credentials of admin are validated, then token will be provided to API gateway, and I want to show only inventory related information to admin. After validating token, okay, the token of logged in user is of admin, then it will get the information of inventory and then user can see. Otherwise, token will be validated and it will not show the relevant information, or it will respond with proper information that this service is not allowed. This service is allowed to your admin. Okay, great. So authentication, authorization, load balancing. What is load balancing? Actually, if there is number of services and one service is already busy, then this API gateway can reroute same service running in another zone on another server. So it can be rerouted to other service. Okay. So this is the uh, responsibility of API gateway. Another thing which I notice, then let's suppose how this API gateway will know that, okay, I know where is order service, I know where is product service. Okay, once I know, it's okay. Let's suppose if any port IP of this service container, if it is running under in container of this, or this service is running on another machine that have different IP, different port, different protocol, and any change with that configuration with IP address or anything, how this API gateway will know. It will not understand, oh, where is that service? For that, we have another Spring Cloud service, service registry service. We can also say as a discovery. So every service will be registering itself to this registry service, and we can say also Eureka. Spring Cloud actually provide Eureka from Netflix. Every service will be registering itself to this registry service. Okay. Now whenever I will make any configuration, IP, server host, or protocol change, automatically this service will be registering this register. Okay, I have changed something. So please, anyone knowing will be helpful to reach out to me. How it will happen? It will happen only by this API gateway. API gateway will be communicating with this registry service. Any update to this API will gateway, okay, I know where is, let's suppose your friend has changed your house, and once you know that your friend house is ABC and now it's moved to XYZ, then this API gateway will reroute to this wrong house. Then you will ask API gateway, oh, why you ask me to on the wrong address? Then whenever any change, let's suppose this service or any resident to this house is changed to here, your housekeeper, watchman must know. Whenever you will again come and you will ask him, okay, I want to visit Mr. ABC, it must know. It will, how it will know? API gateway will check with registry service because there will be update with the address of this service. It will reroute you to the that service. So this is the concept of registry service. So our many of the problems are going to resolve. Another issue we have, let's suppose I have some kind of configuration issue. Okay, let's suppose I have configuration of database, any name of service, APIs, or any port, address configurations. So every service almost have these configurations. So if there are number of services, it will difficult for me to manage. If I want to change any localization, then let's suppose I am going to change a label even, which also pertain here, 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 and here. I have to go in 4 services and check either I have changed everywhere or not. For that, actually we have another Spring Cloud service, which is config service. Okay. To config service, it will be of your remote. Let's suppose you can configure centralized on one location. Let's suppose you are going to define this repository on GitHub. On GitHub there is only one file, you will be just going to that file and changing that label in one place, because I have configured this service on cloud or anywhere, or even on premises, but I have reroute, I have asked these services, please check your configuration from this config service. Okay. So always go to this config service and check your configuration. So how it looks like we have API gateway. Let me show you. Okay, here is your a gateway. Okay, what basic configuration of this is, only you have to provide just like let me show you. Here is your server, here your name of API gateway, connection timeout, anything you can provide, everything related to, if you want to make this API gateway as a watchman, then you have to anything you can configure with this. You can also configure load balancing, authentication, authorization. Here you can see that it is JWT provider. It will create and log everything. It will be uh, providing you the JWT token. So this will be validating your JWT token. Okay, and then you also have some basic configuration of gateway. Okay, let me show you the all of the configuration of every service. Let's suppose API gateway. Here you can see you must add this dependency into your POM like cloud starter gateway. So it will start working with gateway. Also here you can see it's a Eureka registry service client, because you must, this API gateway must register itself. Okay, let me know where, whenever you have any change. Every service will know, okay, if there is any change with any address, API, whatever. Every service registered to this Eureka registry service will understand and then communicate easily, because it will update the result, address, everything. Now, whenever you will develop your API gateway, here is basic configuration, nothing else. When you will add this dependency, any project will become API gateway. And later on you can introduce authentication, authorization, monitoring, load balancing, everything you can do with this API gateway, all the feature what it provide. Another thing is Eureka registry. So what important information here is, it is just you have to provide this configuration, enable Eureka server. This, whenever in any project you will provide this annotation, apart from also here you can see it's a dependency. It will become registry service. Any client having that Eureka client automatically will start communicating with this Eureka server to ask, okay, let me know if there is any change with the service registered with you. So anything change with that service, let's suppose I am going to change with inventory service, redeploying this service to another server, another location, another container. Then whenever I will start up this service, automatically, because it's a client, and it will get registered and it update you the server. And all the rest of services including API gateway will understand, okay, there is a change. Then we have to understand in next time when we will where to communicate. If there is change in address, then next time I will be routing to accordingly. Another thing is config. So how config service looks like, it's a very simple. Just you will be providing like here you can see dependency of config server. Okay, also apart from it you have to provide the path of your centralized repository. You can also provide, let's suppose I have provided GitHub repository. Here is under github.com Shahid Hussain Abbasi config. So any change in this path will reflect to every service. How this config service is working in listening to other, so I will let you know. Let's suppose I have any service like Arch service, and here you can see I have asked this Arch service, okay, your configuration will be available from this location. Okay, on this port, actually config server service is running. So where is that? Let me show you. Let me close all the rest of. This is Eureka, controller, storage. Here you can see it's a config server, and here is port running this. So I told my auth server or any service, let's suppose if I go to Eureka, because it's a it any change to this Eureka server, here you can see that let's suppose if I am going to see file storage service, which is equivalent to my product catalog, something like this. I have to ask, okay, any configuration I will not be doing in this file, because I don't want to manage every configuration separate service. Please, this is your URL. So whenever any change on this path related to your configuration, it will be updated. Let's suppose if I change, I also want to show you GitHub in next section how it will work. So another thing is I also show you how it looks like, how registry and this one. Another thing very important guys, that actually microservices concept is to use database per service. But this is a very big decision, because if you are very good in engineering and you know that my information in database per service will not be redundant. Let's suppose I have some information related to product, okay, and also I have some information related to order. I have to take care any information with product in this database must not be here in again, which becomes duplicate, redundant, which is not a good thing. Because let's suppose if I am going to update any information related to product here, I have to take care either I am going to update here or not. So this is another story to consider, database per service or not. So this is overview of architecture, how Eureka looks like, what the responsibility of registry. We can also say this server as a discovery server. API, what are the purpose and role of API gateway, what is the purpose and role of central configuration, config service, because I am managing configuration on remote, any file, let's suppose if I have single file on my local machine, on remote server, cloud, wherever. So any change to that, let's suppose I want to change the port of database, I will just go to in GitHub, login, and just I will go to configuration. And all the services reading to that port must be updated automatically. Just I need to restart this service. One thing is very important, you have to restart whenever you change your do any change in the services. So guys, this is very interesting and simple to understand. If you have any query, please do comment and reach out to me, and you can ask, and I will be working in another session totally hands-on example. So stay connected, and I hope you will enjoy this and next coming section. Thank you. Bye. Okay, please subscribe my channel if you are not subscribed yet, and also do like, share in your circle these videos, and also provide your valuable comments. And I hope you will be liking and sharing, so that I will be continuing with rest of the technologies and tools sharing with you. Thanks.